Joining us in a CNBC exclusive interview ahead of the earnings call is IMAX CEO Richard Gelfond. Richard, welcome. So back to or above 2019 levels. And a thing here that jumps out at me, it looks like perhaps demand for that higher quality theater experience being installed even is stronger right now. How confident are you that that continues?
Thanks, John, for having me on. I'm extremely confident. I mean, we did better in the fourth quarter this year than we did the fourth quarter of 2019 by 15%, which was our best year ever, 2019. We're not just talking about good for a pandemic. We're on all cylinders. We're doing better than we were pre-pandemic right now, and the demand is global and the demand is strong.
So what about the possibility of more variants? Are you hearing from your customers that their operations have changed such that they'll be able to continue to do business, or that it's more likely that they will? Do you have a playbook that you feel prepares you for that eventuality?
I mean, John, you have to remember the fourth quarter was the quarter of Omicron. That's when people said, will movies come back? Should we open up? And, you know, look how well we did. For the year, IMAX was up 150% roughly from 2020. And the regular cinema industry was up 75%. And again, this was a time and place where studios weren't confident about releasing movies. Our market share for the year was up domestically. It was up globally by significant amounts. So it wasn't over when this was happening. So as it recedes, I couldn't be more confident.
Richard, I was surprised to see that IMAX China had returned to profitability, given its just challenges surrounding the pandemic, and its box office seems to have recovered at this point in time. Do you expect that to be sustainable as we kind of work our way through this pandemic?
Well, I mean, again, I think people want to go to movies. There's a lot of pent-up demand, and when they go to movies, they want to see them in IMAX, and that's clear on a global basis. And I think when you look at our financial performance, it wasn't just a domestic phenomenon. It wasn't just a China phenomenon. I think people have had it with sitting at home and watching TV movies in their houses. They want to get out. They want a cultural experience. They want to socialize, and they want to see it in a very different way than they see it in their home. They want to be immersed in the movie. They love the technology. They love the experience. The filmmakers urge them to see it in IMAX, and they're responding. Yeah,
I mean, the stock is now, after hours, up better than 8%. I know I look forward to going back to the movies. What about investment? You had set aside some portion of funds during the pandemic to sort of help customers get through it. Now it seems that you're moving off of that posture. And so how much are your customers prepared to invest, and your potential customers, in doing more IMAX? And what are the factors that are going to influence the pace of that?
Well, I mean, the slate for this year is incredible. And the Batman opens next week, and Warner did a Batman Day where we sold $2 million worth of tickets in 20 minutes for a special IMAX release a few days before. I mean, coming up in the next couple months, you have Jurassic World, you have Doctor Strange, you have Top Gun, you have Thor. I mean, it's a very big year this year, and customers have said, as I said before about market share, they really want to see it in IMAX, and as a result, I think if you're one of our licensees and one of the exhibitors that has one of our technology licenses, you're seeing that financial performance, and you want to get out there and you want to be in the IMAX business. And if I were one of them, I'd want to be there quickly.